Hello, fellow history lovers. I am author Eileen Schnabel, author of the Kep Westgard Time Travel to the American Revolution series, and we have one question by Professor Noggins today, but I added a few more to make it more challenging. So this first question is, what founding father was killed in a duel with Aaron Burr some 21 years after the war ended? And the answer to that, and you might have known this very popular musical, which I very much want to see and haven't seen, it is Alexander Hamilton. And actually, I haven't read this book yet either. I'm looking forward to that. My to be read pile is very big. But I was curious about a couple other things, so I'll share them with you. So the first one was, did he die right away? And the answer is no. It was 24 to 31 hours later, and he was surrounded by friends and family, but apparently in a lot of pain because he was shot in the lower abdomen. Second question I had is, I wonder what kind of gun was used. So it turns out there were literally dueling pistols. Like the guns were made just for duels. And his was the top of the line. It was considered the Ferrari of guns. And I wrote down the name because I wasn't familiar with it. And it was called Wogden and Barton dueling pistols. And that's what was used. And then the other question that I had is, like, how far away? I mean, because it seems surreal, right? You and I get into an argument. We say, we're going to have a duel, and then we literally like step apart, and then we face each other and shoot each other. Just seems hard to fathom. And so I was curious, like, how far away would you stand for this? And it turns out it was about 20 to 25 feet, and that would be the length of maybe a typical city bus. So if you got on the front and you walked to the back, that's about the length, or a third to a half of a bowling alley. Or the one that maybe is easy to imagine is you have two mid-sized cars parked back to back, and then you're on one side of the car and you're on the other side of the two cars, and that would have been the distance. So I'm glad people don't duel anymore, and I think we've maybe evolved from that point. But I did want to share that with you. Thank you for letting me share. I enjoyed learning all of that. I hope you did as well, or maybe you knew all of that, which is great. And I will see you tomorrow.